The only way that anyone can understand how you work is by climbing inside your persona. Seeing the way that you see the world. Handle cutlery the way you handle cutlery. Ride an elevator the way you ride an elevator. I'm not a doctor. I don't like the word doctor. It's invasive. I feel it's sterile and cold. That's why my book is called Thomas Wilhelm, The Doctor is In. My heroes: Ball, Jung, Strasberg, Erickson, De Niro, Freud, Boleslavsky.
I will never forget the first time I met Dr. Wilhelm. I was at a Chapters, treating the store like a library, and the woman across from me was reading the same book. And she was me. She was him, but it was me. So, I walked home and he started following me and acting like me, and I remember I was getting so angry, but then I realized I'm just angry at myself.
When I meet a prospective client, what they are getting is the equivalent of Michael Corleone watching a private screening of The Godfather 2.
I used to be agoraphobic as well as a claustrophobic, and basically I was afraid of everything except for standing in door frames and open concept living.
Lucille Ball is my inspiration. Season 4, episode 27 of I Love Lucy. Lucille Ball became Harpo Marx. And I saw Harpo discover himself in Lucille. And it changed him. From that moment on, I wanted to change people too.
It's almost criminal with all the people out there living their lives. They don't even know who they are. I mean, the average person looks in the mirror at themselves for 15 seconds a day. 35 if they're vain. But I mean, what can you learn in that time? Nothing. Dr. Wilhelm showed me a reflection of myself, and I'm a better person for it.
I like practicing in the streets, in a subject's natural habitat. That way, the only walls that they have up are the walls that I'm trying to take down. Sometimes it takes hours of observation before I contact a potential client. Sometimes it takes the blink of an eye. Once I can grasp every nuance and neuroses, understand them in the same way that Brando understood Mark Antony, I become their pain and the key to their cure. Does it come with a lofty price tag? Yes. What I provide is a precious metal. Precious metals. It's a precious metal. My skill is a precious metal. It's more valuable than gold. I am gold. I'm going to give you gold. Your soul is gold. I could have wasted these skills on the silver screen. Dennis Hopper himself told me so. But I want to change people. I'm working with a client right now whose dissociative identity disorder is responsive to her intake of nicotine. May I introduce you to Gloria? Charmed, I'm sure.
10 years ago, if you'd told me I'd be in a polygamous relationship with a psychiatrist, I'd tell you to walk in a creek. But here we are.
Precious metal. It's a precious metal. Precious metal. It's a precious metal. As precious as a metal. It's a precious metal. It is a precious metal. It's a precious metal. It's a precious metal. A very precious metal. My precious metal for your cash.